Modern infrastructure is being built around the world at a dizzying pace, and a thriving construction industry globally highlights some unique megaprojects. The most significant construction projects in the world are proposed, developed, and finished every year. What will be the latest megaprojects worldwide in 2022? Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the post notification. We walk you through the 7 most significant building projects that will begin, continue, or be finished in 2022. Whether you call them megaprojects, architectural marvels, or mind-blowing constructions, these building projects continue to rise the bar for subsequent news-grabbing structure. All of these projects are examples of cutting-edge engineering and architectural achievements. Number 1. California High-Speed Rail. Many Californians have vigorously opposed and even protested the California High-Speed Rail HSR. The HSR was once intended to link important city centers from San Diego up to places like San Francisco. Long-term transportation planning in California has been proposed, but voters just narrowly approved rail in 2008, securing $10 billion in funding. The California High-Speed Rail is still in operation and work is progressing. The rail will not, however, be built according to the original plans anytime soon. A project once expected to cost $33 billion is now expected to cost slightly more than $98 billion, because a large portion of it has been put on hold. In addition, the project's completion date of 2033 is currently projected to be 13 years later than it was in 2008. Without a certainty, if sections of the rail are delayed again, the 2033 deadline won't be met. For the time being, work on the train between Merced and Bakersfield, California will continue. California's landscape is already altering due to this megaproject's construction. In 2022, Google satellite photographs of the region will still show employees in the state chipping away at this enormous project. This undertaking will probably rank among the most significant building projects ever finished when finished, and it will be unlike any other transit system in the world. But, as the project's budget expands by billions of dollars, Californians raise the question, at what cost? Number 2. Dubai Land. Although Dubai Land is referred to as a theme park, it is the construction of a whole entertainment city, similar to the offerings of Disney World in Orlando, Florida, but on a larger scale. Dubai is renowned for one-upping Western nations with the state-of-the-art buildings. You can be sure Dubai is on the radar if the most intriguing structures aren't already there. Hotels, theme parks such as Universal Studios Dubai Land, Six Flags Dubai Land, etc., restaurants, zoos, gardens, and just about everything else you can think of that would draw tourists from around the world are all planned for Dubai Land. Dubai Land has a troubled history of financing and construction endeavors, and has been under construction since 2003. As a result, the alternative-like universe is being built at a glacial rate. $55 billion in funding was secured in 2013 to fund the continuation of construction, but some doubt that the original goals would be realized. The good news is that significant attractions like Legoland Dubai and the renowned Dubai Butterfly Garden have opened on the land set aside for Dubai Land in the last 2 to 3 years. According to rumors, the development will continue in 2022 as the oil-rich nation thrives under record-high oil prices. Given the most recent cash infusion and Dubai Land's anticipated overall budget, it is undoubtedly one of the world's most significant construction projects. What then could be greater? Number 3. Plant Vogel, Units 3 and 4. The largest nuclear power plant in the US will be Plant Vogel in Waynesboro, Georgia, after the addition of Units 3 and 4. The largest power plant in Georgia is now constructing 2 new units, the country's first nuclear power units in more than 3 decades. 2 of the 6 AP1000 nuclear power stations designs will be built worldwide, and they are Vogel 3 and Vogel 4 respectively. The Vogel 3 and Vogel 4 project is now the largest construction project in Georgia, with more than 7,000 people on site and more than 800 permanent jobs available once the units begin functioning. During construction, the project served as a significant economic development engine for the area. What justifies the importance of nuclear power today? The world is consuming power at a previously unheard of rates due to a growing population and increased technological advancement and usage. With many nations switching to cleaner energy sources, nuclear power offers zero-emission electricity, which doesn't require much land to build and generates little waste. Viewers should know that Plant Vogel won't be the only nuclear power plant-related construction project coming down the pipeline. More than 500,000 households and businesses will be able to be powered by the 2 new units at Plant Vogel, once they are up and running. The first reactor, Vogel 3, will be completed in the third quarter of 2022, and Vogel 4 will have a gross capacity of 1,250 megawatts electrical. Number 4. Samsung Semiconductor Factory. In the present world, semiconductors are used everywhere. Semiconductors are essential to operate automobiles, computers, smartphones, televisions, and medical equipment. What happens if we can't generate everything we need to? As a result, there is a global supply shortage since global production cannot keep up with demand. Construction on the Samsung Semiconductor factory is now in the planning stages and is scheduled to begin in late 2022. The purpose of this factory and other Made in the USA production facilities is to make it possible for the US to participate in the global semiconductor supply chain. Even though the globe depends on technology, Taiwan and South Korea currently produce 70% of the world's semiconductors. Companies with operations in North America can count on shorter lead times and fewer supply chain interruptions thanks to the American semiconductor manufacturing. With a $17 billion budget, this facility will rank among the most significant building projects for many years. Look for more news and updates about American semiconductor production in 2022. You'll likely be shocked at how frequently this subject comes up and how vital a large-scale initiative like Samsung's effort in Austin, Texas is. Number 5. LaGuardia International Airport. A completely new LGA. This statement describes the most recent change at LaGuardia, one of the biggest international airports in the world. This extensive renovation, costing $8 billion in total, has been one of the world's most significant building projects for several years. The campaign's main objective is to dispel people's preconceived ideas about the LaGuardia Airport, which has a troubled past. Upon arrival at New York City's second largest airport, a redesigned LaGuardia Airport represents an $8 billion investment in a contemporary, airy, and energetic travel experience. With top-notch amenities, iconic artwork, better security, and easy access to additional taxiways, you can arrive in style and lessen the likelihood of flight delays. The project claims a 30% involvement rate for MWBEs, implying it will employ a significant number of minority workers during construction and once the airport is operational. Since Terminal B is the newest and has achieved LEED Silver certification, it was designed to be energy efficient while providing the most modern amenities to incoming travelers. The building of Terminal B is expected to be finished in the spring of 2022, capping a 7-year process of improving the reputation of one of the busiest airports in the world. That's all for today. Was there any construction that had you in awe? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn the post notification on.